In the wake of the near-apocalyptic events of Avengers vs. X-Men, things have been changing in the Marvel Universe. Teams have splintered and reformed. New mutants are popping up like daisies. Scott Summers has gone full-on revolutionary, and everyone is waiting with bated breath to see what happens next.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how the original X-Team would have reacted if they could have seen how things were going to turn out.
Yeah, before Jean Grey became Phoenix.
Yeah, before Beast had to set aside an entire day if he decided to shave.
Well, thanks to writer Brian Michael Bendis, we no longer have to wonder.
Indeed we do not. It's a fascinating premise and a great way to lead in to one of the new Marvel Now titles, All New X-Men.
Yes.
Hank McCoy has decided that the only person who can talk Cyclops out of his mutant revolution is Cyclops, or more specifically, the young, idealistic man that Scott Summers used to be.
So, obviously, he goes back in time to grab the original X-Team of Angel, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, and, of course, Beast, to kind of bring about an extreme intervention.
Yeah, I guess so. And I think I would love to be in that room.
Oh,
you know, they're all just standing there. Scott, we're all just here because we care about you. Yeah. You know, I think it's a great idea.
It is. I mean, I've got to be honest, I like everything about this issue. I think it's really cool. I've kind of always gotten a bit tired of the, oh, we're mutants and the humanity hates us because we have mutant superpower kind of X-Men shtick. And I'm hoping that Bendis will kind of put that in a new light and bring it in a different direction.
Yeah, look, I think he will too. What I'm liking most so far, just with this first issue, is that he's keeping the team small.
Yeah.
You know, that has been one of the things that's pulled me out of X-Men in the past, is there's just too many mutants.
It gets overwhelming after a while.
Spoil the broth. I think that creates a bit of a problem for people to get into it as well.
Absolutely.
You know, just too many of them there. But, you know, I'm hoping it keeps it small because, I mean, you get 20 new mutants coming whenever there's a new generation.
That's right.
20 new names, 20 new skill sets, you got to remember. It gets a bit overwhelming.
Well, I mean, we do have 2 new mutants that have popped up in this issue. We have Christopher, who seems to be able to heal people, and Eva, who can stop time in a localized area, which is kind of a cool power.
It is.
And the other thing about Eva is that she is Australian. Now, granted, that's not a mutant power in itself, but it's still pretty cool.
It is, and it remains cool because Bendis decides not to put in any cliched Australian dialogue.
Yes.
You know, we do not need an X-Man that says Struth.
No, or crikey.
Oh, crikey, it's Magneto.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be awful.
don't do that.
That would be awful. So I'm glad that they're not doing that. I mean, it's entirely possible there will be some other new mutants popping in, but I hope he keeps it on the small side because, honestly, it's a really nice, tight story so far.
It is.
And the characters, there's not too many characters.
No, and all the characters look fantastic.
They do.
I mean, I got to mention Beast in particular.
He looks great in
As soon
this.
as you open this and you see him in his blue fuzzy glory, I just want to pat him. He's so cute. Well, cute's probably a bad word for Beast. He's so fierce and
but
fuzzy.
he's awesome anyway.
He is. Stuart Immonen has done such a beautiful job with this. He's just created this amazing feast, and he's been supported amazingly by Marta Garcia on colours.
Yeah, fantastically. And I've got to say, with Immonen, he's always had as much luck with the dynamic action. He does it as well as he does the sort of, you know, more detailed human emotion on the faces.
Does. It's always really cool. I think the color palette that Garcia has put in with it is really adds another dimension to this. I especially love when they go back, when Hank goes back, and there's kind of a sepia tone to those pages. It's like, yes, we are in the past. That's what's happening.
It's true, but I think there's a different feel on every page.
Yeah, there is.
And that really is a testament to the art team on this one, who do a great job. And they include, on inks, a guy called Wade von Grawbadger, the man with the most ostentatious name in comics.
As stated in the back.
As stated at the back.
Absolutely. Look, I've really enjoyed issue #1 of All New X-Men. I'm one of those, I read a little bit of X-Men as a kid, I kind of got out of it, and then it would just, like we were saying, it just became so overwhelming. So for me, this is a really nice jumping off point back into the X universe. It's definitely a buy from me. It's got a really interesting story, and the art, like I said, is just amazing.
Yeah, look, I mean, this was one of these Marvel Now titles that I was looking forward to, primarily because of the creative team. You know, they're tried and tested guys here. But this one has exceeded my expectations.
That's awesome.
It really has. I mean, I used to read a lot of X-Men when I was younger, but it kind of, I drifted out of it, never got back in, and I've had trouble following more than a few issues since then. But this one, I'm going to keep reading this one.
I can't wait to read the next one.
It really is very good. It's definitely a buy from me as well. Look, if you've ever liked X-Men and maybe you've drifted off like me, this is a great way to get back into it. If you want to get into X-Men for the first time, it's also not at all a bad jumping off point.
I think so.
So yeah, I recommend you check it out.
Awesome.